the thing is, I don't use it as much. It's mostly Excadrill for me. Like Excadrill's really nice for me. But you're not wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and try to like sugarcoat it and be like, yeah, no, I don't do that. Of course not. No, yeah, I do. When I heard that it's like, it's basically the meta, because I'm on rank A. I made rank A. I was like, no, like I gotta make this happen. Okay, our target today is gonna be the Fennekin for sure. Yo, what's up, Shiny Giratina? How you doing? Welcome in. If I see you online, it's on site. Sorry. Well, my Giratina, or not my Giratina. Sorry, my Xerneas is a alpha, so there's that, right? I'm kidding. It's not an alpha. Got 4 shinies in ZA, and they're actually ones I needed. Nice. Well, what do you have? Now you're hacking in, Giratina. I looked up to you. What do you mean? Okay. Houndour, Meditite, Skarmory, and Ivysaur. Oh, nice, dude. The Skarmory is actually really nice. Like that's pretty sick. Real quick, what I want to do is gather the tweet that I sent out, and then I want to put it on all their social media so people know that people can check everywhere, right? That I'm live. Okay. I'm working on Area 20 and Kyurem and Sword. Ooh, good luck with that, man. I hope you get that. Kyurem's nice. Kyurem's nice. What else are you trying to target in Area 20? Like, are you just working on whatever alpha shows up? I AFK hunted in Wild Area 3 last night while I went to bed. You're one of those guys. You're talking about me being a Xerneas guy online, but you're one of those Wild Zone 3 guys. Okay. Alright. I really want Drampa. Area 19 doesn't seem to like me. I found a new strat on Area 19 Drampa, but it's the distance hunts. So the ones where you run back and forth rather than a soft reset. But I hope you get that though. Sorry chat. I want to make sure I get this tweeted out everywhere. Blue Sky is the next one, and then Threads, and then what any shinies though, Shane? Yeah, imagine you did all this, you did the whole AFK shiny thing, and you still failed, man. Imagine. But I'm kidding. I know you didn't, right? But imagine if you did. I got 7 shinies when I woke up. Nice. That's really cool. I mean, what kind of shinies though? Like, what else could you have possibly got in there though? Okay, all right, and then one last thing. I'm glad you like my trip pics. Yeah, what's up, Rafael? Yeah, everything looked really nice, man. Like, it's honestly such a flex that you got a haircut in Florence. Like, I get a haircut. When I went to the wedding for Aaron, I got a haircut in San Antonio, and I thought that was pretty cool, right? Because it's not my own city. But yours is such a much bigger flex. Shiny hunting Fennekin in Pokemon Legends CA. The Alpha Fletchling, Pancham, Litleo, Esper, Phobebe, Pidgey, and Vivillon. That's pretty dope. The Pancham's actually pretty sick. The Pancham's pretty sick. I'm surprised you didn't get the Alpha Litleo, though. Personally, I think my favorite 3 cities of all of them is Barcelona, Rome, and Paris. That's pretty cool. Okay, yep. I'm actually surprised that I'm nearby. So I think what I'm gonna do, chat, is I'm gonna do bench resets. Cause I'm gonna check everything. I'm gonna check all the Pokemon, see what we get. Let me just check in here. None of those shiny, right? Got myself a Shafa Shark yesterday too. That's pretty cool too. A Shafa Shark. You know, it got me thinking of Sword and Shield, right? You know how, like, in the Isle of Armor, the Sharpedo attacks you? So, like, essentially, it's like a free Pokemon, like a free shiny hunt, right? Because you don't have to do anything. The Sharpedo will just keep hunting you down. But isn't the Bolton the same in the Crown Tundra? And if so, isn't the Tyrogue the same in regular Sword and Shield? In the wild area? My Swablu's not shiny. Oh, I was like, I don't see the Fennekin, but I see it. Alright, let's do this. Of course, we're not doing no tracker or anything like that. I'd argue Sharpedo is scarier in this game because it jumps onto land. You're not wrong. Real quick, is that Fennekin Alpha? It's not, right? I was like, because I need a Alpha Fennekin. Noibat's not shiny. Salamet's not shiny. That Bagon is it's what is it? Alpha? That's not bad. Also, Raphael, I just noticed I have the Twitch notification stuff like that pulled up, and I saw that you are on a 3-stream watch streak, man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you. All right, Swablu's, Altea's, no. Is that back on Alpha again? Nice. Right. Yeah, what's up, Andrew? How you doing, man? Welcome into the YouTube stream. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing pretty good, man. How about yourself? Good morning. Fennekin regular. Regular. I think the one that I won't check is gonna be the not the Mawile, the Lopunny for a while. Make sure to check the Eevee and Mawile during the mornings up. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I get you. I'll do that. I'll definitely do that as well, Magic. Also, welcome in, Magic. Welcome in. So over here is where the is it the Mawile? I know it's the Eevee, right? There's the Eevee right there. I thought the Mawile was at night. Pretty good, just left the job interview. Hopefully you can start working again. Ooh, man, best of luck, man. I hope you get it. Where's the job interview at? What'd you apply to? Also, I think after Fennekin, one of the hunts that I kind of want to do, I think I want to do Skarmory. I think Skarmory would be pretty cool. Fennekin, Noibat's Noivern is a negative. Bagon. Okay. I'm assuming in the area that I'm in right now, the closest that I would hear is, I'm assuming like the Noibat and all that stuff. I can send you the video I used to get. Is it the one where you have to wait for, what is it? It's you have to wait for a battle zone nearby wild areas in 16, right? Is that the one? Because I was gonna make a video on that soon, but I just, not that I've been lazy, but I kind of have. Hopefully you'll be fixing Teslas. Oh, that'd be pretty cool, man. Wish you the best of luck on that. I hope you get that. That'd be pretty dope. Hook it up with a free Tesla. Also, Rafael, bottoms up, dude. You walk back and forth from the gate where the pyros are to a small ladder. You know what? Maybe I do need you to send me that link. I don't know which one what that method is. Definitely send me that link for sure. I don't know that one. I got you, man, for sure. Yeah. It'd be nice, dude. A couple years ago, my goal, I did want a Tesla. That was definitely a goal of mine. But, I don't know, man. I figured it's not that I outgrew it, right? Because I think they're still really nice, still very convenient. It's just like, yeah. I'd be able to fix it for you too. No, perfect. Yo, what's up, Superman? What up, man? Good morning, good morning. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? I did a short late night lift last night. I only did one round of my usual circuit. Lat pull downs, tricep extensions, dumbbell bench, dumbbell shoulder press, bicep curls, and rows. I mean, that sounds pretty good. It sounds like you still had a full workout, to say the least, man. Like, that was pretty good. Dude, honestly, everything's pretty good, man. Everything's pretty good, Superblade. I mean, I was fortunate enough to be able to stream, so I'm pretty good. What am I craving right now? Dude, okay, so I had a bowl of Lucky Charms before I started stream today. And I'm gonna be honest, man. That bowl of Lucky Charms is fire, right? I want another one. Yo, Swordmaster guy, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch, man. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're enjoying your time. Yo, what's up, Jay True? Welcome to the YouTube stream. Welcome in. Didn't know you were streaming today. I didn't either. That's the best part of it all. I didn't know either. What's up, Jay True? I didn't like them at first, but I'm starting to. They have a lot of cool features, but if I own one, I'll still have my gas card just in case. Yeah, honestly. So I bring up like Teslas every now and then, just as a joke, right? I'm like, I want a Tesla. And my girlfriend's like, nah, you ain't getting no Tesla. And the reason why is because, you know how there's like, weird circumstances always happen. It's just like one time, right? In this instance, this girl got locked inside of her Tesla because something happened, right? I think the battery ran out and she got locked inside. She couldn't open it. And because of that, like, story, it's, again, just a weird circumstance. It doesn't happen to everybody. It's just a one-off thing. My girl's like, nah, you ain't getting no Tesla. And I'm like, damn. I was like, way to ruin it for me. I got off school early, so that's a bless. I'm going to shiny hunt ZA starters right now and stick around. Nice, dude. How was school today? How was school? Hopefully school was pretty easy. But also, going back on the topic of me streaming, chat, I promise I am going to try to stream about 3 times a week. At the very least, man. If I can squeeze in more, I'll squeeze in more. But I could do at least 3. Next week might be a little weird. Okay, so bench technique for FENNEKIN. I'll remember this one. There's a better one. I'm going to be honest with you. Swordmaster. Much better one. I'll show it to you right now in just a second. Yo, what's up, Luca? I do have a few spare shinies, man. I'm going to show you what I have real quick. Let's see. I have a Spinarak, Pikachu, Weedle, Mareep, Bunnelby, and Patrat. Nothing like special or crazy. Can I put it in chat? Yeah, of course you can. Put it in chat. Also, if you want to DM it to me directly, you can DM it to me on, I mean, realistically anywhere, right? Twitter, Discord, anywhere you want. DM it to me, just so I can see it directly. But you can put it in chat, man. That's fine. But the method for FENNEKIN, the other method that I was mentioning is, so bench method, it's not always going to spawn in if you just get up, right? Like, right here, if you just got up from the bench method, you're not going to see it, so you have to walk up, right? And it could be a little too time-consuming for you. So the other method for FENNEKIN, I'm doing this because I just want to chill, right? But the other method, for example, is you KO the Fennekin, you knock it out, and then it takes about a minute for it to respawn. So you save right around like 58 seconds before that minute respawns. Yo, what's up, Witchy Vibes? And also, what's up, Anakin over on YouTube? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the stream, welcome in. So right before it's about to respawn, you'll save, and then when it respawns, if it's shiny, cool, right? That was our goal. If it's not, just soft reset your game or restart the game, and then it'll be a new spawn every single time. It won't be the same Fennekin spawning in. That's a much better one if you want to do it directly just for that. Yeah, Luca, set up a trade code and give me the code, and I got you. I can do that, Luca. I can send it to you right now. I did your tip for finding shiny Eevee. Ended up with 4 shinies at once in Zone 15, including an Alpha Vidro. That's actually pretty dope. That's actually really cool, man. Congratulations on that. The ones that I always feel bad for are people. The Halucha one, because the Halucha one is terrible, right? It's a terrible hunt. Because I mean that spot that I did, yeah, you don't see the Halucha that often, right? Because the Pidgey shot spawns in like a certain amount of times. But hold on, real quick, chat. Let me do this trade with Luca. So I feel bad for that one because he ends up getting like 20 Pidgeys, for example, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yo, what's up, UD Best? Ooh, I like that name, UD Best. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to YouTube stream. Yo, Witchy Vibes, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. 3652. What's that? Yo, Bandabot, thank you, Superlit. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, Dan. Thank you. I don't want the DLC. You're afraid to hunt the new Pokemon. What do you mean? That'd be the perfect thing. Luca, right? Yeah, I am trading Luca. Okay, Luca, you said you wanted the Pikachu. Okay. Why is that? Yo, can you realistically still evolve a Pokemon at level 100? You know what? I'm not entirely too sure. Actually, in this game, you can, because you have to initiate the trade, if that makes, or the evolve. So you can in this game for sure. You're making me want the new Switch 2 more. I'm sad. Are you saving up for it by any chance? Yeah, for sure, Luca. Enjoy your Pikachu. I'm happy with any shiny. Still can't find the elusive shiny Shelter in Scarlet and Violet. I hope you get that soon. How long have you been doing that hunt? You have 150 of it. Not bad. What you're almost there actually. That's a pretty good price point. I was like, at this point, especially with Christmas right around the corner, start pulling your Christmas card. Be like, yo, hey, you know what would help for Christmas? You know what I want? You know, tell your whole family. Just be like, hey, like, come through. Start like a money pool. Be like, yo, you guys don't have to give me anything for Christmas. All you gotta do is just put money into this. You haven't actually, you actually haven't touched Scarlet and Violet since getting TA. For the most part, I think like a lot of people are like that. I was looking at it. The only time that I touched Scarlet and Violet, recently was because of, what was it, chat? It was, the Miraidon and Koraidon. That's the only reason. I was like, okay, cool. Black Friday and Cyber Monday is coming as well, yeah. I mean, the sad part about it is Nintendo doesn't, like, offer, like, discounts. I said EV, but it's not. Yo, Bam Bam, thank you so much for the subscription, man. My boy, for 82 months. I appreciate that. Bam Bam, how you doing today, man? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate like, oh, okay, I'll definitely, actually, J-True, you want to be the, you want to, yeah, there you go. We'll do UD's post real quick, and we'll pin that one. Perfect. Doing good. Guess what? What happened, Bam Bam? Hit me with it. Hit me with some good news. Shelter shiny form is the perfect shade of orange. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Once I get a Switch 2, I'll likely hunt in those games again. Oh, dude, man, Switch 2. That's the only reason I got the Switch 2 was because I saw how it looked, for Scarlet and Violet, dude. Because I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait until ZA came out. But then I saw Scarlet and Violet. I was like, okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and do that. What's my least favorite shiny? Jolteon. Well, that type of shiny, like that ugly green. Those I'm not a big fan of. You looking hella cute today. What's up, man? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thanks for the pin. Of course, UD. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate you guys helping out the stream. You got a favorite shiny? And mine's Giratina. Giratina's cool. I like Giratina a lot. If Mordred was here, Mordred's over, typically over on the Twitch side, he actually does not like Giratina shiny. And we always question it, man. Like, that's a weird take, because Giratina's a really, really nice shiny. I like it a lot. But I'm a sucker for black shinies. So, like, for example, I have the Rayquaza Sitting Cutie. The black one. Greninja, Charizard, Palossand. I guess Umbreon. I mean, Umbreon's nice, don't get me wrong. I don't really consider it a black shiny, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like, shiny Mega Gengar is cool. Excuse me, Princess. Yeah, no, exactly. Not liking Giratina shiny is confusing. Must be colorblind. You know, it has to be something. Ooh, look, that. Like, I would want that because I do need an Alpha Fennekin for my Alpha decks. Do you also hope to get shiny Alpha Salmon? Yeah, so that's why I'm doing the bench method rather than hunting the Fennekin directly. It's because, like, if I get the Noiburn's cool. If I get the Salamence, like, I'll be happy. A Bagon, the Lopunny. Look, I haven't actually checked the Lopunny. Let's check the Lopunny. Oh! Shiny Lopunny! Oh, okay! I was like, I haven't actually checked the Lopunny. Let's go ahead and check it. There we go, baby! I'm glad that you guys reminded me of this. I'm glad that you guys reminded me of this. I'll take this. Yeah! Shiny Lopunny! What Pokemon am I putting this in? Let's see, Gen 4. That's actually really cool. I didn't expect to see the Shiny Lopunny like this quickly. Love Ball. I don't think I have a Love Ball. That's the problem. I have the Heal Ball for sure. That's our generic option. The Dream Ball is not really available just yet. A Love Ball. Yo, real quick, chat. Does anybody have a Love Ball for trade? I got some Pokeballs for trade. The Heal works well, yeah. Let me check my shiny decks. I want to make sure I don't have it already in a Heal Ball, because I want to have it in a different Pokeball. Let's see. Oh, well, I don't really have a lot of Generation 4 Pokemon. So, I mean, okay. Real quick question. Just for anybody. Does anybody have a Love Ball for trade? If not, don't stress it. But let's try. Let's see if we can try our luck here. See if anybody in chat has one. Yeah, honestly, Expert Mario, I was thinking the exact same one. Yo, Andrew, you trying to trade? What's up? Cause I got a heavy ball, lure ball, friend ball, fast ball. I can offer anything. Well, any of these, right? Hell, I'll even offer my Master Ball. You got me. Nice. Andrew, are you home yet? Because I know you were doing that interview, though. I'm kind of happy that I got that Lopunny, though, chat. That's pretty cool. That's my first, that's my first, Alpha Shiny. My first Shalfa. I hate saying that so much. Shalfa. No, Joker. No. It's an animal. Oh, it can Mega as well. I forgot about that. Yeah. I forget that that's a Mega. That's pretty cool, chat. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't even expecting to see the Alpha Lopunny, but I hope it's our only one. I'm at, like, Anything over here? No. You'll DM me a code? Cool. Wait, where at? So I can know where to check. I can't stop thinking about that. Dude, I saw somebody make like a skit of that in this game, dude. Where they have like 5 Lopunnies, and I'm like, all right, man, all right. I really want to catch that Alpha FENNEKIN. Okay. I was like, I'm coming for it. Andrew, do you have my Discord? Or do you have my Twitter or anything like that? You can DM me anywhere, or you can post it here. And we'll just confirm that you're who I'm trading with. Also, did you want anything in particular? Did you want one of my Pokeballs, or did you want like one of my shinies or anything like that? I know that they're not great extra shinies, but they're options though. If you do want anything like that. I have Spinnerack, Patrat, Weedle, Mareep, and Bunnelby. If you go too out of range, can a shiny despawn? No, but I think, from my understanding, you kind of have to interact with it. Maybe I'm not entirely too sure. As long as it spawns in, I think you should be fine. I got onto the stream and bro gets a shiny Alpha Lopunny, and it made me think of that meme. To be honest, it means it was meant to be. It means that you were meant to be here. Nah, anyone you want to give out? I'm not that picky. Alright, I got you. That Discord link doesn't work? Shoot. Let me get that real quick. I thought I updated that. I do apologize for that, chat. Now, I'll drop my Discord in all the chats. I hope this one works. I did get the Spinnerack. Real quick, chat, I'm dropping the Discord link in YouTube chat, and then I'm going to head over to YouTube and do the same thing over there. And I hope this one works. Let me know if it doesn't work, chat. But it should work. But yeah, Jay, sure, I gotta upload like the clips for it, man, and the videos for them. But my big problem is thumbnails, like full-on thumbnails for the actual video itself, dude. It's kind of hard to make. Oh man, I should join the Discord. Bebin, are you not in the Discord? I thought you were in there. You can't click it. That's weird. I wonder why not. I mean, if anything, Andrew, just throw it in chat. We'll make it. We'll make the trade happen. Did I see the Mega Zeraora? I did. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it looked pretty cool. And then so look, this is what I've caught so far. These are the shinies I've caught. I know. I guess in some based on the streams. So I got the Ghastly. We called it Cannonball because it's our first Cannon shiny, right? It was the first one we caught on stream. We got it in a Dive Ball, which I think looks pretty good. Next, we have the Fletchling. We're gonna name it Spitfire. I forgot to do it, right? But I thought that was pretty cool. It's one of the Lamppost shinies. I caught it in a level ball. Then I got the Spinnerack itself. It wasn't the alpha one, sadly, but still okay. I like the shiny. It's still pretty good. We're gonna name it Bubblegum. And of course, we got it in a Dive Ball. Matches really well. And then finally, we got a Weedle. We put it in a Luxury Ball. It was one of the Weedles in the tree right outside Wild Zone 4. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then now, of course, we have the Lopunny, which is I think that was pretty cool too. Cannonball. Nice Weedle. Thank you. Did you think that the Legends ZI has gotten some poor decision making, like Scarlet and Violet? I guess the big thing in the big issue that I have with this game is it's set 5 years in the future, and it's a lot of the characters that you kind of grew up to love in Pokemon X and Y, none of them are here, right? Except Emma and Mabel, right? And Lysander and AZ, I guess. But I mean, those are cool, and those get good character developments. You like them, but other than that, like I wish they had done more to show love to the past. And I don't get me wrong, I know the DLC is doing that with Karina, but even then, like, I'm just like, is it gonna be good though? Like, I don't know. I like it though. I like the game. I don't really know what other bad decisions I can think of that came from the game, but what do you have in mind? What are you thinking? Andrew, I'm searching as we speak. Also, let me scroll up real quick. Yeah, Bam Bam, I swear I thought I just saw you recently in the Discord too. So I was like, you better still be in the Discord, especially if when Champions comes out, we're definitely gonna do this the Pokemon League again. Also, real quick, Andrew, is this you? Yeah. Also, you don't have to send the shiny Ghastly. All I wanted was just the love ball. Yeah, this is you? Okay. I can take the love ball and then I can send you back your Ghastly, man, so you can have it yourself. I love the name, by the way, Fat Pat. If you KO'd a roaming Raikou, Entei, or Suicune, is it gone forever, assuming you didn't save prior? I believe so. I know, for example, in like the Gen 4 games, or was it the Gen 4 games or the Gen 3 games? They have Roar. And if you're in a battle with them and they roar and they run away, that's it. You're never encountering them again. So I know there's like some sort of issue like that. I don't know, Nintendo did this to their Pokemon games now, and it's for some reason going to be like this. Are we talking about like the 3D aspect rather than the 2D? Like the Ooh, I like Ash. If you're still in TikTok chat, I like that Icarus name. That's a cool Icarus, like cool name. Another cannibal. Honestly, it feels that way, right? Hold item. Put it satchel. Thank you so much again for the love ball, Andrew. Andrew, of course. Whenever you want the Ghastly Black, I got you. And then you had an extra Ghastly. It's cool. Keep it. All right. If anything, I'll probably host it as a giveaway for somebody in chat, so let them know that it came from you. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. And, of course, the spinner rack that I sent you, I did the spinner rack because that's the first hunt that I did. So I was like, oh, you know, you can have a spinner rack, too. And then it's holding the lure ball, so make sure to grab that, too. Yeah, still watching. I think nicknames are my favorite part of it. Oh, dude, I'm so bad at nicknames. So, like, for example, this Lopunny, for example, that I'm about to catch, I need nickname suggestions. That's all I'm saying. Can you touch trade Zygarde, please? I'll give it back. I promise. I'm on Nintendo Switch. That one, I'm gonna be honest. I can't do a touch trade back on that one. I'm so sorry on that one. Well, so my height is the Fennekin, but I decided to check the Lopunny down here, and we got the shiny Lopunny. Yeah. Maybe name it Lola. I kind of like that name. Who's my starter? Not by choice, by the way. But it's Chikorita. So what I did is I pre-ordered Pokemon Legends ZA off of the Pokemon Center, and they send you a random plushie. And I decided whatever the plushie was going to be my starter, and I ended up getting Chikorita. I was Loki. I was hoping to get a Totodile, but I mean, I get what I can get, right? Yeah, the Lopunny shiny. Babs from Tiny Toons. All right. I'm gonna have to put you down. I'm sorry. You know what? Let's put this down. Let's go ahead and save. Well, I kind of do like Babs, though, because Babs could be like a gender-neutral type name. So I kind of do like Babs. Better catch it, even if it's there. It's not going to disappear if you don't catch it. And then... Sorry. Good thing I saved. Good thing I saved, chat. Okay. I'm really bad at this, going through the buttons, trying to get the Pokeballs. I got it. Sus if it's a girl, Joker if it's a boy. Save twice. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Yeah. Nice! There we go. Shiny Lopunny, chat. Yo, nature guesses. I'll take some nature guesses. And of course, I'll take name suggestions. I do like Babs. Babs so far is the best one that I'm looking into it. Impish nature, that's pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna hit it right on the head. It's gonna be an adamant nature, right? It's perfect for a Lopunny, right? Because it's a physical attacker. A rash nature, a gentle nature. I like that. Let's see. I'm glad that we end up getting a shiny today, and we still got plenty of stream to go too, so I'm good. All right. Let's look into it. Oh, it's an XL, right? But it's an alpha. It doesn't matter. And the love ball is perfect. I think it's perfect, right? And it's a bashful nature. Did anybody see bashful? I don't see anybody saying that bashful. Laura? Why Laura? Is there some significance to Laura? We always get a shiny in the form of your shining personality. Oh man, you're buttering me up for something. You gotta be buttering me up for something. Where you at? Now that we caught it, actually, I'm gonna save it. I gotta save it 3 times, chat. You guys know this. And let's go to this alleyway real quick. I wanna. It kind of looks good. It looks really good. I like this. I like it. I do not have the shiny charm. No. No, I do not have the. Name it Larry. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, you know what? I can't Mega Evolve it yet, but I'll Mega Evolve it soon. And then this is my favorite pose in this game, by the way. How the shirt's coming? I haven't found a better shirt yet, so the shirts are on hold again. But I'll definitely I'll be working on those shirts soon, though. Any shinies you looking for in particular? Chasing the FENNEKIN for sure today. That's our goal. Boy Lopunnies shouldn't be allowed. I kind of agree. Larry the Terry. Witchy vibes. I hope you have a good day at work today. You think it's gonna be a good day? Gotta look at the rotom. There we go. Okay. Oh, she wanted to... No, you were supposed to go to sleep. Is there this Lopunny, honestly? Low-key? Let's see. Attack animation? No. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool pose. I can switch the ball. Is the ball? Oh, how do I switch the ball? Oh, low-key, I thought I was using the Pokeball of the Lopunny. I won't lie. I did not know that. How do you switch the ball for that? That's too funny. Well, Witchy vibes, I hope work today goes well for you. I'm sure it will. Don't let Joker see your Lopunny, honestly. Also, real quick, since I'm on the thing, let's go ahead and switch nicknames. Or yeah. So we're gonna name the Fletchling Spitfire, right? That was the thing. Bubblegum for the Spitterack. Spitfire. Any suggestions for the Weedle, by the way, chat? I don't. Okay, Spitfire. This was Bubblegum. Oh, gotta get rid of the whole Spitterack name. Bubblegum. And then we also gotta figure out the name for the Lopunny too. Bubblegum. I'm actually really happy with this, chat. I'm really happy with this. Chat, if you guys are enjoying today's live stream and you guys haven't already, if you guys are watching on Twitch, make sure to click that follow button for more streams just like this. If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure to click that like button on this stream. Turn on those notifications and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you guys are watching over on TikTok, click that follow button. I upload guides almost every single day, so I'm gonna listen to you live while I'm at work because I need something happy to listen to. Well, if you don't mind me asking, what are you working with, Witchy Vibes? Again, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Just want to know. Oh, okay. So if I switch like the ball that I'm in, oh, you know what? That Loki kind of sucks because I only had one love ball. Okay, good looking out on that one. Okay. I bet Joker is on a rooftop and has binoculars. Honestly, I kind of expect that. Oh, that's funny. Of all the Pokemon to get, right, is the Lopunny. I gotta do a full-on photo shoot for all my Pokemon so I can upload them on social media. You work at the Dollar Tree? Oh, dude, Dollar Tree sucks. I was there for like 3 years, man. I'm with you. Did you guys get higher pay at least? So in my city, for example, oh, I don't know why I checked the Lopunny like it's gonna be there, chat. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I did Dollar Tree and then Target. So if your next step is to go to Target, you're gonna be just like me. But no, so when I was at Dollar Tree, I was there for 3 years, bro. The pay was $7.25. $7.25 an hour, and of course that's in my city, or I don't know if it's a Texas thing, right? But in my city, that's the minimum wage, dude. It sucked. It was terrible, man. I know they raised it in my city now. I think it's like $9-10 ish, because there was nobody working. Nobody was willing to work for that price. But I hope you're getting paid good money there, Witchy. You're laughing hard from saying those. I really gotta look up that video. I found it on TikTok where they did that joke, man. I'd love to show it to you guys because it's funny. Of course, it's been an ongoing joke for years, right? But is this thing? I guess it is. Let's check the Eevee. Imagine we get the shiny Eevee like this. No, it's regular, right? I see brown. Yeah. My boss sucks ass. My early page is garbage, and she made me work Monday night with a migraine. You get paid $12.50, and that's minimum wage here. $12.50. If I'm not mistaken, $12.50. Is that not? Is that New Mexico? $12.50? There's no rules against Pokemon, Batman. Okay, real talk though. Do you think there's weirdos in the Pokemon universe that are like that though? I know that they said that, you know, people used to marry. You got 2 Eevees doing that bench. I Magic Loki, hoping I get a. I mean, I'd get a few, because I would at least want what 3, at the very least. There are some weirdos in the Pokemon universe, bro. There's some weirdos in the real life, right? You got a shiny female Fennekin a few days ago. Nice, dude. Also, I appreciate the likes over on the live stream on TikTok. I appreciate that. Congratulations on the Fennekin, especially since it's female, right? Is it like the percentage, like 12.5 to be a female or something like that? There's a Mawa. It's fine. Yeah, it's at night, right? The Mawa spawns at night. Yeah, I'll definitely check the night ones to see that. Yeah. Honestly, I hope the pay hooks you, bro. You know what? I wish I had some pull at Target, man. I'd be like, yo, just apply at Target. We'll get you in there, Target. Let's check out to see if the Mawile spawns up here. Cause it's sometimes either a Mawile. It is the Mawile here, but sometimes it's a Ghastly for me. Instead of Batman being tied on the chair and forced to watch. It's Louis that's tied on the chair, that's forced to watch. Dude, honestly, I'd be like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. This is my favorite area to bench reset. Everything in this area is peak. Honestly, I agree. I agree. You have a lot of good options here. Like the Swablu, Altaria, good. Noivern, Noibat, good. The only thing that's kind of different is because I know for some... at one point, I'm going to end up in the Lysandre Labs. And I know I'm going to be hunting like Beldum and stuff like that. I have a feeling I'm going to get a Noivern in there. But I like the Noivern in there because it like hangs off the rafters. I think it looks pretty cool. Have I seen some of the NPCs? There's a guy that questions water types. Don't really shoot out water. Instead, it's their fluids. In this game, you're lying. I did a couple like I need to see that because that's crazy. I got a Shuffle Beldum in there. It was so hard to catch. Oh yeah, isn't the catch rate like ridiculous? It's like isn't the catch rate like kind of on par with like legendary Pokemon? So like for example, when I caught my Diancie, dude, I struggled to catch my Diancie. And I wanted to get into Love Ball. So, I was there for like 2 or 3 hours trying to get that Diancie caught in the Love Ball. And the thing that sucked about Diancie is I couldn't save right after KOing it. So I had to do the battle every single time. I got 2 Alpha Shiny Arbok in there. That's pretty cool. I like that too. Why is Beldum hard to catch? I guess it's a pseudo legendary, but I guess because in the original Pokemon games it's a gift, so it doesn't really have a wild encounter catch rate. So I guess they gave it the hardest one. I don't know. I feel like they could have fixed it by now, right? But they didn't. There's an NPC standing with his Lopunny in this game, saying something like he can't wait to have fun. That's wild. Yo, Batman should go after that guy for sure. Yo, what's up, Nova? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You got mine in you got yours in a heal ball and it randomly caught at half. Oh, so I for some reason I have this thing where I have to KO the Pokemon. I don't know why. I just have to. Yeah, see, KOing them, because it makes the process a little bit easier, right? I swear Nintendo saw the joke meme and resembles this on purpose. You know what? I agree. I feel like, you know what? I'll put it this way. I wouldn't put it past Nintendo including a 6-7 joke in the next Pokemon game. You think you found the guy? Does he say it? I don't know why. I have it in my head that Pokemon recently did a "what are those" joke in a Pokemon game, and I don't know why. It's just in my head. Do I want a random shiny? Nah, Nova, I'm good. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it, Nova. I really do. If you want to give away a shiny in chat, you're more than welcome to, though. From what I see, he's near Wild Zone 5, near a fountain, and he's standing next to a Dratini. I might have to check that out. I gotta see that, because that these guys are a little wild in this game. It saves time to do the bench reset a few times. Yeah, the thing, I don't know. I guess I have the shiny hunting in me where I check. I don't know. I figured you're absolutely right though. I could just do this a couple times. It's just that I don't have a problem with it. Your first shiny is Hisui Quillfish. That's pretty cool. That's a good shiny. Those water shinies in Legends Arceus, dude, are no joke. No joke. But yeah, it's because my thing with shiny hunting in this game is a lot of this. I don't know. I felt a little odd because I'm like, well, I'm not really. It's not that I'm gonna auto auto AFK hunt or anything like that. It's just like you can't do that. And like, say for example, if I set a turbo controller to just bench reset for all night, I'm gonna wake up. I don't know. So in my head, I'm like, oh, I can check each time, try to make it a little bit different. That's another alpha. Yeah, hey, last time that we got an alpha FENNEKIN spawn, right? We got a shiny somewhere. Let's see. I was like, let's look at the Lopunny again, right? Got a third win finally. Wait, Giratina, what are you playing? Also, Chad, I do appreciate you guys helping me reach the like goal over on YouTube. I appreciate that. We reached 10 likes. J True, do you want to post like a message that says something like next like goal 15 likes or something like that, and then I'll make you the pin. Wait, the Trubbish is in the alley, right? I might want to check that one of these days, because that's what happened with the Lopunny. I was like, oh, you know, I'm not checking the Lopunny every time. Let me go ahead and check the Lopunny, and I checked it and it was shiny. Okay, I'll definitely do that. Oh, the Kira, that's right. Okay, and are you doing it with other people online, or are you doing like just bots? What's my favorite kind of cookies? Oreos. Negative on the Trubbish. Oh, so it can be a little tough, dude. I hope the battles are in your favor here. Shiny Alpha Lopunny is huge. Yep. That's our shiny so far today. There you go, J True. Let me go ahead and make that the pinned one. But favorite cookie though, I do like Oreos. I think those are definitely my favorites. But I don't know what else I would like. You know what? I like oatmeal, the iced oatmeal cookies. I think those are fire too. The NPCs in ZA are wildin', yeah. I think for the time being, Giratina, yeah, not a lot of people. People will go back soon, though. They definitely will go back. Oh, the beauty of shiny hunting and the Pokemon community is they play all the games at pretty much the same time. So, like, once the hype dies out a little bit for ZA, they'll go back. Also, real quick over on TikTok, I want to know how to pronounce your name. Is it, Kwanli? Did I say that somewhat, correct? I wanted to, interact with you, but I've been so scared of saying your name. Do I like Appleton or Flapplemore? I do like Flapplemore. Kwanli. Kwanli? I hope I said that correctly. I'm so sorry. Oreo Pop-Tarts. Is it like the cookies and cream Oreo? Or cookies and cream Pop-Tarts? I like those, if that's what we're talking about. Favorite Pokemon is Electivire. I do love Electivire. Favorite Pokemon game is Emerald. I felt like Emerald was the most complete game. Don't get me wrong, Hard Gold Soul Silver is pretty good. Right? I'm not going to hate on those at all, right? It's not that I hate those games. I just prefer Emerald more. The only thing that sucks about Emerald is shiny hunting in that game, right? I don't know why I checked out that Lopunny. I was like, I don't want another Lopunny. Altaria is a pretty cool one. Altaria is pretty cool. Do you like its Mega? You're an Appleton enthusiast? But what about Hydrapple? Hydrapple's the way to go. Or, Driplin? Diplin? Was that shiny, bag on shiny? Was it? I mean, it would stay there, right? If it was, let's go check it out. I was gonna say Emerald 2, born and raised in Little Root. Yeah, Little Root's a good, it's a lot of good memories there. Do you know that there's a secret scene that you can try to leave the city? Oh, I knew something about that. Yeah, I'm surprised that they included that in this game. Blaziken's cool. Blaziken's a cool one. I like the Mega for Blaziken too. Okay, I'm really bad at this chat. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got that item though. Oh man, I'm dying. Mario favorite Pokemon rough tie between Squirtle and Delibird. Yeah, J True, I've always wondered why you like Delibird. Like what made you have that love for Delibird? I chose Ember as your starter. It's Mega makes me want to play Link to the Past or Dynasty Warriors. That's actually pretty cool. Dynasty Warriors is such a crazy pull though, because that, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think they've made a game in the recent 5-10 years, right? But that was always an old school game to me. Delibird's a fun little guy. Nah, it's all good. It's always good to check down there because you know the render distance is a little odd. Looking down at those bagons, so I'm just like, I'm good going down that way. Also, I appreciate the all the gifts over on TikTok. What is that? A GG, a you're awesome, a cake slice. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm not too familiar with like TikTok gifts and stuff like that. So whenever I see them, I always appreciate them a ton. Thank you. Oh, you're going ham with all those too. Your boyfriend's been playing Dynasty Warriors 5 recently. So I have a vague memory. What's up, Jims? Welcome in, welcome in. A vague memory of Dynasty Warriors playing with like a neighbor, one of my neighbors, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, I never really continued playing it, but like whenever I had the chance to play it and it popped up, I'd play it 100%. Do you know you can leave this? Yeah. But I thought you don't really leave the city, right? Doesn't it just, you end up right back in? Yo, Team Rocket had a Delibird? Or is that the one that just delivered, like, Pokemons, took Pokemons to it? Also, Kwanli, thank you so much for all the gifts again. I really do appreciate it. I see chat, you popped off with all those gifts over in TikTok. I really do appreciate that. Delibird reminds me a lot of a penguin, and it started my Pokemon journey. That's cool. W vibes. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you guys think that they'll ever make a Pokemon game where the starter is not going to be a set starter? So like well, I guess how am I trying to explain it? So like, say for example, imagine you start your Pokemon journey, whatever region or a new region or whatever the case may be. But instead of being a fire, grass, water starter, you could start with like an Elekid for me, right? Or maybe like an Applin for Kwanli, or a Delibird, for example, for J-True, like stuff like that. Do you think they'll ever do that? Pokemon does love their set starters. I agree with that. Yeah, and then they're the ones, like the extra ones that they ever want to show love to is usually just Eevee and Pikachu, right? But it'd be cool though. So the way that I'm imagining it is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, right? Because you know when you start the game for Mystery Dungeon, you have to do this little questionnaire, and that's how you end up with the Pokemon that you are and your partner. Like, that would be pretty cool in a main series Pokemon game. Yo, X for Mario, thank you so much for hanging out with us and indulging in some Lopunny jokes and Batman and Joker jokes. I appreciate that. But thank you so much for subscribing, though. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. You have a severe beef with the Nintendo because they didn't give my man Delibird a Mega. but they gave it a paradox form, unless you don't like the paradox form. That'd be cool. I would start off with Pichu because the first time I saw Pichu was the Pichu Bros short. Oh, is that that's in Pikachu's Vacation? Which one was that? Was that in the first movie, or was that in Pokemon 2000? Because I kind of vaguely remember that one too. If we're thinking the same one, I vaguely remember it. The paradox was pretty cool. It was pretty good and competitive too, right? Also, chat, real quick question for everybody who's I appreciate that. I'll see you next stream for sure. Chat, for everybody who's new to the live stream, I hope you guys are enjoying your time. First and foremost, I never really introduced myself to you guys, but my name is No Leaks Louie. I do a lot of Pokemon stuff. I do a lot of shiny hunting. One thing that I was actually gonna ask you guys: does anybody play competitive Pokemon like VGC battles or like just battle like Smogon singles and stuff like that? Does anybody battle? That's before the third movie. Oh, which honestly, that movie kind of top tier. It is kind of the plot of WandaVision, right? But still pretty cool. How long have I been hunting for? Honestly, I just started the FENNEKIN hunt today. My previous 2 streams, I believe, were the Spinnerack hunts, and that's all I'm gonna do for that. What's the worst Pokemon movie? I've never really thought about it, but to be honest, after a certain amount of Pokemon video or movies, I kind of just stopped watching and paying attention to them. Maybe the CGI Pokemon movie, the one that they remade the first Pokemon movie with. I think that one was kind of bad, but that's just because of the CGI. You love battling in Scarlet and Violet? Oh, you were battling in Scarlet and Violet last night. Nice. Play ranked on this game, rank A. Ranked on Violet was master. Nice. So the only reason I bring this up, chat, is because when Pokemon Champions comes out, we're gonna relaunch our Pokemon League. So in my Discord, I had a Pokemon League. It wasn't successful in Scarlet and Violet, but it was somewhat successful in Sword and Shield era, where we had gym leaders that you could challenge, and then of course an Elite Four member, and of course a champion when the time came, and we had like a payout, like real monetary payout, as an incentive for you guys to play and enjoy the league and stuff like that. But we want to bring it back for champions because of course that's going to be our next like battle focused game. So you guys are more than welcome to join up when the time comes for that. I think that'd be pretty cool. I honestly, Superblade, I enjoyed Detective Pikachu a lot. I enjoyed Detective Pikachu a lot. And honestly, another aspect that I want to bring back when it comes to the Discord as well, because a lot of this was done through our Discord, because we could write down all the notes and stuff like that, was we actually used to do shiny hunting bounties. And that was also paid out monetarily as an incentive for you guys to participate. So every week, I drop a list of shiny Pokemon that you could that are targets, and that you'd be able to shiny hunt. And then they would each be worth like a certain amount of points, and then the person with the most points at the end of the month would get paid out. And I thought that was pretty cool. I do have a Discord. I could drop again the Discord in chat. I hope that you guys can join this way. I hope that link works, by the way, because I feel like it should. You're broken with shiny hunting? Well, honestly, when people saw, like, and the beauty of it all is there was some Pokemon that, so like, for example, we do our shiny hunts, right? But we would, like, if somebody claimed the shiny and they showed us that they, you know, we got the shiny and stuff like that, we would take it off the board. So it was no longer viable. And there were some that were still available for everybody else, but of course not worth as many points and stuff like that. We tried to make it interesting, which I thought was pretty cool. It's my favorite thing to do in every Pokemon. Same. Lately, I've been wanting to do more Pokemon battles, but shiny hunting's been my thing for a while. Do I have the shiny charm? I do not. No. I figured I wanted to be one of those guys that didn't have the shiny charm. I wanted to try my luck. I want to see if I was lucky. And I mean, I'm not like crazy lucky because the way that I do it as a content creator, I only really shiny hunt on stream. But I get my like my hunts prepped and stuff like that. I try to. Andrew, I hope that works, man. I hope that works. If not, I'll try to see if there's another way that I can get that link to you. You got it. It's a game changer. I know, but I want to impress like the big streamers that tell them that I'm doing my shiny hunts without the shiny charm, though. Also, Superblade, you got a shiny Totodile? Dude, let's go. Also, Guanli, I'm gonna drop the Discord in TikTok chat because I don't know if you want to join the Discord. I don't even know if you can off the TikTok chat, but that's the link too. Figured you'd have it as well. Do it the hard way. And it's part of the fun, right, chat? I mean, hey, look. If I almost got the shiny charm last stream, cause I kept telling myself, I was like, man, if I don't get a shiny in today's stream, I'm getting the shiny charm, right? But I ended up getting 3 shinies in like a matter of like 15-20 minutes. So I was like, yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. I just wanted to bring that up, see if you're interested. I get it. 100% I get it. One of my mods on YouTube, he always like he's great with dropping like information for me and stuff like that. And, like he helps out a ton. But then I'm like, all right, cool, join the Discord. He's like, yeah, you know I don't do that. I was like, all right, okay. What platform do you get the less views on? Probably TikTok. But I don't know, cause so I have the TikTok. I see 2 viewers in TikTok. Twitch, I see 7 viewers. I don't know how many people are watching the YouTube stream, so I don't know for sure. But you know what? I don't even stress the viewer count. The beauty of us being here is I can try to communicate with every single one of you, the chats, and get to know you guys more on a personal level. And you guys are essentially you guys are who become the VIP of the community. You know what I mean? And then if we ever grow or anything like that, you guys are like the core aspect of our community, and we go from there. Yeah, I did notice you over on TikTok, Magic, and I do appreciate you stopping by over to the Twitch channel. I really do. Thank you. TikTok's lives are kind of hard to get into. Honestly, I agree. The thing is, I don't know. Sometimes I appear on people's like For You page and stuff like that, which is great. But then other times I feel like I don't really get pushed out that much. I'm just like, oh, okay. Also, UD, thank you so much for joining the Discord. I appreciate it. Let me check Pokemedia over in the Discord because I think Superblade got a shiny Totodile. Oh yeah, that's actually sick, dude. Congratulations on that Totodile. 100%, it's always a gamble. My big thing is, if every stream I can get 1 or 2 new viewers who are not only enjoy their time here, but can see themselves being a part of our community long term, then my goal's already been met. The same with, for example, like, I post content on Facebook, right? And Facebook's, like, for old people. But, dude, Facebook, I get the most views on Facebook, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna stop that. I can grow a community on Facebook and go from there. So, and the beauty of it all. It's always the beauty of it. Now on to Chikorita and Tepig. How are you doing the hunt, by the way? Shiny Scrafty immediately after? We love to see it. We love to see it. Yo, Superblade, there's one thing that I didn't see you say when it came to that Totodile, though. Dibs? Dibs? Just walking around in the area in circles. Why won't it let me send pictures? No, I think, so, when you're in Discord, do you have access to all the channels and stuff like that? You might have to, like, accept the rules or something like that. I forgot. One of my mods set up the setting for me. There might be something in the rules that you have to accept before you can post, or something like you have to wait 10 minutes or verify. Something like that. Is this gonna be like Pokemon Go where you find a shiny and you don't see another for like an eternity? Maybe. Maybe. That could very well be the thing. If today was a stream where with no shinies, I promise you next stream I would have had the shiny charm. Promise you next stream I would have had the shiny charm. Any exposure is good, yeah, exactly. Exactly, I love that. Who's shiny? Did I do the 1,000 battles? No, but I know I can easily do those 1,000 battles, man. I know I can do that easily at work. And I can get there easy. The shiny charm smacks though, I know. I've gotten it in every other game, by the way, but it's in this game. I was just like, I could wait. I won't lie though, I barely got the Eternal Fluette. I just got it yesterday, so I haven't even like unlocked the Jaceet's side quest, the last one. You on who's shiny? FENNEKIN? The 1,000 is a huge pain in the ass. I kind of agree with that, but I mean, I like the grind. I like the grind a lot. It's the beauty of it all. Shiny charm is never easy. Well. So I don't have it in Legends RCS either. So maybe in the Legends games, it's meant to be more of like a conquest to get it. But in like the main series games, it's kind of straightforward, kind of easy to do. And then especially if you have like, I mean, once Pokemon Home gets like connected, you can just move the Pokemon in and boom. Caught 5 during my playthrough of the game. Then caught one around 60 after 3 days when I got the shiny charm. The shiny charm is broken. You played Legends Arceus for like 5 minutes and never touched it again. Well, I played it more. I beat the main game. I haven't done the Volo battle yet. But that I was doing that because I was gearing up to shiny hunt in that game. Am I gonna play it again though? I don't know. You're absolutely right. I don't know. I don't see it. Can't wait for Pokemon Home to update. Okay, I got a question. Do you think we get Home update when the DLC drops, or do you think we'll get it like next year? You're so happy Annihilate. Annihilate was such a cool Pokemon. Well, the one that looks so good in the DLC is Golisopod. Golisopod looks so cool. And and that has a nice shiny too. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm all in for Golisopod. I think that'd be pretty cool. But also in today's reveal for the new Mega, right? We also got confirmed that Crobat is coming back. Yeah, yo, I'm shiny hunting the FENNEKIN, but realistically anything in the area, right? So I have the Noibats as options, Noivern, the FENNEKIN across the building, and then I have the Salamence down here. Every now and then I'll check the other building for the Mawile and the Eevee. But yeah, we're gonna be waiting home for a minute. Oh. I kind of feel like it's gonna be a while, realistically. Why wasn't Zubat and Scarlet and Violet? I'm not too sure. Well, question was Woobat and Swoobat in Scarlet and Violet? You know what Pokemon are supposed to be getting megas in these? I want to be surprised. I want to be surprised. I kind of know, but I want to be surprised. But I guess for the sake of other people in stream, I don't want them to kind of get spoiled. So, also Jimbo, I see you over on TikTok. Thank you so much for the likes on the stream. I do appreciate that. You appreciate that. Exactly. You attack Fennekin. Yeah, that's I honestly, realistically, that's the ideal way of doing it. Because it's just Fennekin, right? That's the only spawn that you're doing. Here, I mean, I'm trying my luck. If after a while I don't get the Fennekin, or for example, if I get all these other shinies, yeah, I'll turn it into just doing that. But for now, you know, Woobat is not in Scarlet Violet. That one is surprising. I would figure the NB because of the Blueberry Academy. So I saw somewhere that Volcanion is in the game files, right? I didn't know this, right? I saw somewhere that Volcanion's in the game files, but there's no real way of getting it. And it kind of reminds me of I think there was a Victini situation in Sword and Shield, where Victini was in the game files, but there was no way of getting it, and they never did anything with it. So it gets me scared that I hope that, like, you know, that's not the case. But I do like the Mega. I do like the Mega. I'm a little disappointed that that's the only thing that we got in today's trailer. I was hoping that we'd get a little bit more information. You think you found your good route for Kiro? Nice. How would you get Mega Zerus? It's well, they're saying that most likely it's from what I'm seeing in like the description on the website and stuff like that, that it's gonna be a difficult way of getting it. Yeah, so most likely it's gonna be a side quest. I think it's gonna be very similar to Diancie. I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, chat, do you guys hear Biscuit? What's up, buddy? This is Biscuit Chat. How you doing, buddy? You doing okay? Okay. I gotta have the ear open a little bit, just cause the other cat, I don't want her to get nervous without anybody else. But if she's asleep, she doesn't care though. W cat, yeah, kitty. I just gotta make sure that he doesn't like get in my window, because I have a window right in front of me. I was like, because my landlord does not know that I have a cat. I don't need them finding out because of a stream. You're gonna get the shiny in the next 6? I'll take it. Next 6 minutes, Anakin. I'll take it. That shiny's coming through. That's odd. Because considering that in the bedroom that they're normally in, they have access to that window and they can get it going whenever they want. It's just, I guess, because this is technically like the front of the apartments, and the landlord is in the office above mine, they'll see it easier that way. I don't know. I'm just like, shh, you gotta know, you gotta know. Nope, and he just decided to flop right in front of me. I was gonna pet you with my feet. Don't bite me. He won't bite me. Oh, Alpha Fennekin, you know last time. No, I'm kidding. Well, it doesn't hurt to check, right? It doesn't hurt to check. I don't see the opening. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's check to see if the Mawile spawns in. Pokemon Home and Discord, grab me the power of broken power Pokemon. Yeah. Ghastly, not shiny. I did this hunt and got a Shalfa Fennekin. That's actually pretty cool. I hope I get that too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was low-key kind of happy with my Lopunny, right? I was like, oh man, Shalfa Lopunny is pretty sick. After a little bit, I'll definitely I'll check the Trubbish in the alley. I forget about the Trubbish all the time. I'll see what's in the area. at 35, whenever the clock strikes 35, I'll go check everything else. That's how I'll do it. I'll focus on these hunts first, right? On the nearby stuff, and then at 35, I'll go check the other stuff. Swablu, nothing. Fennekin, nothing. Sounders, nothing. And the beauty of it all too is because I don't really check for the bag-ons. Maybe the bag-ons are shiny and I don't even know it, right? That'd be pretty cool. Shut up, buddy. Bidoof hunt next. You gotta get RCS higher up, you know. I mean, yeah, I guess I can load up Legends RCS and do that. No, I mean that realistically, because I don't really have any legendary or any shiny Pokemon in Legends RCS. I can always go back and shiny hunt Legends RCS for sure. What do I think of Kung Fu Panda? I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I know Jack Black is the panda, right? But I was gonna say his name. I don't even know his name realistically. But I've never seen it. I felt like I was chosen because I found a shiny Bidoof and it was Shooketh. And you were Shooketh. That's pretty cool. Was it an alpha though? Do I have a Bidoof? I know I failed a shiny Bibarel in BDSP because I did a safari week in there one time. I think a couple weeks ago, like 3 or 4 years ago. I did safari week in BDSP and I failed it in there. Where'd you go? No, not that lucky. I mean, Alpha would have been pretty cool, right? I got on my phone. I gotta turn off that. I'm in that situation where I get like a lot of spam calls and stuff like that, dude. I gotta turn that setting off. Like automatically deny those calls because I don't know who they are. Of course, I know it's spams, right? I was like, I ain't falling for your spam stuff. Oh, he's talking about like insurance for old people. I'm like, dude, I'm not an old person. And of course, yeah, of course it's for an old person, right? Because they're trying to trick old people so they can steal their money. And I'm like there's a guy that I watch on TikTok, right? And I really like this guy because this guy's kind of a realist. And he does he owns a game store. Right, and he unfortunately he decided to do something. So he was trying to franchise the game store. So he was trying to open up multiple locations and stuff like that. And unfortunately, it didn't work out in his favor. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's a learning experience, especially for a business. So it didn't work out for him. So he's like, okay, I gotta recover from it, right? So he's in the process of recovering it all, and he started focusing like on Pokemon cards, realistically, because that's the thing, right? You go to these card shows, you sell cards, this and that, right? So he was doing really good about that. He was trying to get everything like fixed up for him, and then unfortunately his wife fell for one of those scams, but it wasn't about insurance. It was about their bank account, and it was more so like, oh, like your bank account. You know, somebody's hacked into her bank account, and you know that's a serious thing, right? Because it's your bank account, and then she's like, what? So she had the guy on the phone log in to the bank account, and he ended up taking all her money, and I'm like, damn, that sucks, like, because they're in the process of getting everything fixed, and like you can't fault his wife, right? Because it's a situation where like, you think your money's being stolen. And unfortunately, you know, it ended up being the case, right? But again, not like, I don't know. A lot of people in the comments were like, "Man, I would get rid of her," and I'm like, "No, wait, that's his wife, that's his baby mama." Like, she didn't do it on purpose. She's not actively like working with these guys to steal the money, right? It's just it was an accident. But I was like, yeah, that sucks though, because like I like these guys, and he was telling us in that video that when he found out everything that was happening, he had to start selling like all his cards to try to make some of the money back. Apparently the AI scam calls are getting crazier and crazy. You know, honestly, yeah, it's bad. It really is bad, man, and it's crazy starting to come back. Do you want some shade? What up, man? Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. It's a really crummy situation, man. It really is, and I'm like, I can never say never that I'll never fall for those types of scams, right? But it's like with those types of scams, you gotta always be prepared. So I'm just, like in that situation, I'm like, oh man, I gotta, you know, in the future, if I ever have kids, I gotta sit down with them and be like, hey, look, if some person calls you, tells you that, hey, we got your money, don't do it, you know. Like that, there used to be a thing, right? Because I live in El Paso, Texas. We're a border city. The next city over is Juarez, Mexico, right? And a couple years ago, Juarez, Mexico used to be the most dangerous city in the world, right? It was like crazy things going on in there. And one of the big scams that they were doing was they were calling families and going, hey, we kidnapped so-and-so person from the family, right? So already it got the person going like, oh no, and because everything's so dangerous, they think it's real. I need you to send us money at this address, or send us money at this, and send us money at this. And people were doing it because they thought like their loved ones were being kidnapped or whatever the case may be. And it sucked, man. It was a very, very terrible like time to sit through. And like my mom's Mexican, all her family's over there, so like you can only imagine just like how troublesome this could be for families and stuff like that. I don't know. I always tell my mom that I'll never call her or ask for money, never, no matter what. Yeah, I mean, oh man, my mom's already a paranoid person already as it is, so I get it 100%. Like my mom feels like the world's out to get her, so so I know that she'd never fall for stuff like that, but like no, that's 100% a great thing to tell them. Like, hey, look, I'll never ask for money like that. At 45 chat, not the cartel ransom scams, yeah. Dude, it was bad. It was a bad time. Nowadays, everything's a lot more chiller. It depends on the area too, though, because like Mexico still can be a little dangerous. For the most part, I go every now and then, because medication over there in Mexico is a lot better than it is in the States. So every now and then I do go to Mexico for that, but it's a weird time to be alive, right? Oh, so Shane, what you up to, man? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Is the other cat crying? I gotta see. Nah, I think she's asleep. What do you think the Pokemon card inflation bubble will pop? You know what? I think we're in a spot where I don't think it will. I want it to, right? I'm not saying that it will or it won't, right? Well, I am saying that it won't, but it's because you got to think about it, right? So the current set is Phantasmal Flames, right? And you have your good luck with your Wild Zone 20 hunting. I hope you get some shinies. Super Blade's in there right now too, and he's gotten a few shinies so far. For example, Phantasmal Flames is the current one, right? And Phantasmal Flames has the Charizard. Charizard's always gonna sell, so that's the big thing, right? Next set, which is the Dragonite set. Dragonite's still a popular Pokemon. That's gonna sell. But if I'm not mistaken, I think the SIR for Gengar is gonna be in that set too. And Gengar is always gonna sell. So that set's gonna be good. And don't get me wrong, this Phantasmal Flames, the only thing that it has going for it is Charizard. It's a relatively bad set in general. But because of that, it's gonna sell. And then holiday sets are always good. So they'll always sell really well. So all they have to do is just like keep printing a set focused on a certain Pokemon, right? So like, okay, cool, you know, we haven't done Rayquaza since Evolving Skies. That'll be another Pokemon that sells. Try collecting cards that I have a deck, but I'm not down to go by myself hunting for back. Bro, so I got baited by my brothers yesterday to do this. So my brothers are, it's weird. One's collecting Pokemon cards, the other one's kind of like scalping them. It's really weird. And the thing is, neither of them know their information. I have to tell them, like, oh, this is when this is dropping. This is when this is dropping, right? So, they went to 4 Sam's Club yesterday because it was a Pokemon 151 mini tins box. They went to 4 Sam's Clubs yesterday to get them, right? And then he calls one of the one that's like trying to scalp it. He calls me. He's like, "Hey, can you go to the one in your area, and I'll give you the money so that you can buy the box, right?" And because he's like, the limit is 2. Yo, what's up, Buddha? How you doing, man? Welcome in, welcome in. The limit was 2 boxes, 2 of those boxes. And he's like, "I'll give you the money so you can buy 2. You can keep 1." And I was like, "All right, whatever, sure." But I was asleep, right? So I was already pissed. So I go, I'm hunting for the Fennekin, but we're kind of hoping to get anything, realistically. So if it comes to the time where I get, like, all these shinies, and I'll do a specific Fennekin hunt. But, I got a shiny Lopunny today already, Muda, which is pretty cool. Gotta respect the hustle. No, I get it, I get it. A lot of people might not enjoy or like the whole scalping thing, but I mean, you know, not only is it an okay way to make money, but I don't know, it's a little interesting, right? But he calls me, he's like, "Can you go do this?" All right, sounds good. So I go, I get in line, right? I'm waiting in line. Line's pretty long, and I was like, "Hey, no promises. I don't know how the line's looking, but you know, I'm in here, right?" He tells me, he's like, "Nah, like, you're good, you can go home." And I was like, "Bro, you woke me up, like, I'm gonna see this through, right?" So I got them, and then I call him. I was like, you trying to give me some money, right?" And then he's like, I'll send you money for one of them." So I bought, he gave me the money for one of them, and then I paid for the other one. So I have them, I have those tins up there, and then now they're just sitting there because I don't know if I want them for my collection. I don't know if I want to open them. I don't know if I'm going to sell them eventually. You know, they're just there. Any predictions on Shiny Mega Zeraora? Muda, part of me feels like it's just going to be whites wherever there's any yellow on the Mega. Let me look up the Mega again to try to give my... let's see. No, actually, there's no yellow on it. I guess anywhere that there's blue, my prediction is anywhere that's blue on it will have white. That's my guess. Has it got an official typing? I don't know for sure, but I feel like it's just gonna be electric, right? I don't see anything on it. I haven't checked the Pokemon set, like the Pokemon website, because I don't know what kind of information. Let's hope that we can get it to shine. Oh, I mean, hoping for the best, 100%. But Magic, I have a feeling that it's gonna be locked. Similar to like the Diancie as well. Like I think it's just gonna be locked. But I mean, when you can connect home, you could bring in the one from Sword and Shield. Is there another one around here? No, there isn't, right? Oh, Kakuna. I didn't even notice the Kakuna. Or the Weedle. Oh, that would suck to get those, I won't lie. Let's hope I don't get those. It's just electric? Okay. I would like if its main is red and its fur is black. Kind of like FENNEKIN with black. I can see that. That'd be pretty cool. With home though, once a Pokemon goes into ZA, it can't come back. It can't. So like, so for example, it won't be able to go to, it won't be able to go to, like, say for example, if you transfer it from Sword and Shield to home and then home to ZA, it won't be able to go back to Sword and Shield. At least that's how my interpretation of that. So like, you'll be able to put it, of course, back into home, and then you could also trade it into future games. At least that's how I saw that. Could be wrong though. Could be wrong. Some people have Shiny Zygarde because of the Sword and Shield DLC. Yeah, because of the Crown Tundra. Yeah, that's a hard hunt. That's a hard hunt. So what am I sure? About 15 more minutes. About 15 more minutes for sure. My thoughts was the girl from Wreck-It Ralph when she couldn't leave the game. Oh yeah, that's funny. That's low-key kind of sad though. Yeah, home isn't open yet for ZA. We were talking about that earlier in chat. Do you think it opens when the DLC drops, or do you think it'll open in 2026? I have a friend who got a Shiny Zygarde. How many Dynamax adventures did it take them? Cause that's a hunt. That's a rough hunt. Pokemon Day home support. Oh, that would suck, man. Cause that's February. It's not right off of launch. Okay, a question. When do you think we get Pokemon Champions? Also, I don't know if I've told you guys, but I have this addiction to Chinese Pokemon cards. I opened up my boxes with my girlfriend, and so like, for example, I have the Pikachu, Chinese, Shiny Sprigatito, Shiny Pikachu, Shiny Florigato, and then the Leafeon VMAX. And Loki, I want to open up more Chinese Pokemon cards, guys. If you guys want to get me some gifts for Christmas, Chinese Pokemon cards. It took a while. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. A while is honestly. You got your Zygarde in 3 attempts? You're lying. That's actually pretty cool. I'm staring right at a Shiny Roserade right now. I'm not happy. How many Shiny Roserades do you have? It kind of sounds like you have a lot of them. Wasn't there that one time in Pokemon Go where you got a bunch of Shiny Roselias before Roselia Community Day? I remember that a lot. What's my very shiny? I don't have a specific one. I love black shiny Pokemon though. Rayquaza, Charizard, Greninja, Palossand, things like that. Don't remind. Oh, I remember. I remember you were pissed when that was happening, dude. Oh, Shiny Mew's nice. Shiny Mew's really, really nice. That Shiny Mew, by the way, is most likely what I'm gonna silver bottle cap in Pokemon Go. You have 5 Shiny Roserades in ZA. Woo! Greninja's cool. Greninja's good and shiny. I like that one a lot. That one's good. That one's really, really good. Man, what are other good ones? Oh, Zeraora, shiny Zeraora. Since we're kind of on the topic of Zeraora, that's a nice shiny. Mega Dragonite. Thoughts, chat? Nice shiny. I actually like the Golden Arbok. I like that one too. That's pretty nice. The beauty of it all, Anakin, is like, even if it's basic, right? It's your choice. It's not really basic, right? A lot of people will share the same sentiment, but I wouldn't stress that too much. Heracross does have a great shiny. I agree with that. You're hunting it now? Nice, dude. I hope you get it. Good luck on the hunt. Good luck on the hunt. Oh, but speaking on Pokemon cards, I for a lot of you guys who are new, I am low-key building a little bit of a personal collection for Pokemon cards. And what I want to do is, of course, my favorite Pokemon, which would be like Electivire and Superior, right? But I want to do them in PSA 10s. So, like, for example, I have a Superior, a Japanese Superior. But then also another thing that I want to do is trainers in PSA 10. So I have Bede, I have Giovanni, and I have Navona full arts in PSA 10. And I want to get every, like, main character from like, the Pokemon games. So, like, the gym leaders, the big bads, things like that. Main characters if we can, like red and blue and stuff like that. And then I got Elekid, PSA 9. This was a birthday present from Steps a couple years ago. And then I got a Mischievous Pichu. My girlfriend got it for me for my birthday this year, which I thought was pretty cool. You like an alpha one? You have like 3 Ekans. Wait, you have 3 alpha Ekans? You had a shiny female Heracross in ZA and named it Girls. Oh yeah, you told me about that one. I saw that one. Decidueye has a good shiny. I agree with that one, Magic. It is a good shiny. I like that one. That Pichu looks... Honestly, dude, I was, because I don't know what I was doing. I like promo cards. So I was looking through promo cards that I saw and I was like, I kind of want it. And it was celebrating, I don't know if it was celebrating like an art exhibit or what, because it's a mess. But it's like if you're taking a picture of it. They're just regular ones. I wish they were shiny. Oh, okay. Just have to get online in a few days. Nice. Oh, question, chat. Do you think that we'll ever get a Pokemon Coliseum in XD? They kept talking about how we were supposed to get it with Nintendo Switch Online, but I've yet to see it though, chat. Oh wait, I think that Bagon's shiny. I think that Bagon down there is shiny. Woo! Woo! You got a shiny, baby. Let's see if I was right in thinking this Bagon was shiny. Oh, am I tripping? Did I make it despawn? That's a little disappointing. Maybe I made it despawn? Is that a thing? I was so excited. It definitely looked like it was shiny too. I guess I was tripping, chat. Either I was tripping or I made it despawn. One or the other. And was it shipping? And they kind of looked like it was, right? Do you like anything in particular so I can try to hunt, shiny hunt it? Ooh, okay. Well, okay. Ooh, you guys are making trades, huh? I love seeing you guys being able to make trades in the community and stuff like that. Sad days, chat. I thought I had a shiny Bagon. I was so ready for it too. You're not allowed to get a shiny Bagon anyway. Well, why not? Why not? The lighting in this game is wonky. You'll see when the oh man, I agree with that one. I've been trying to. Well, I think I got them right. My alphas for my alpha decks. But I know what you're talking about. Maybe it was during the day that happened to me with the Ghastly at night. Huh. When you switch back, Andrew, was it there or no? I know that's a common thing with like Pumpkaboo. But I was always told that the shiny would still be there. Pumpkaboo's glitched currently. It's the only shiny that doesn't save. Yeah, and I think it's because it's different forms technically, right? But how does that work though? If you do like from day to night, I guess. And I know it's not there when you switch from day to night, but what if you switch back though? Would it be there again? I won't be. Oh, so it's legit just lost. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. That would most likely. I mean, there is a bench in the middle of that area, that wild zone. So I'd probably just do that anyway. Don't believe it's shiny. Yeah, I was disappointed by that. I guess the lighting really does get me. I think that's what it is. The lighting really does get me. That's a good thing that no one likes Pumpkaboo, though. Everybody likes Pumpkaboo. Kind of, right? There's so many, like, oh, don't get me wrong, I want to shiny hunt everything possible in this game, right? But there's so many that I specifically want to do, right? I want to do the Kalos starters. I want to do the ZA starters. I want to do the Kanto starters. I want to do like the Trevenant, for example. I feel like that one would be a cool hunt to do. What other hunts would be good dope to do in the chat? I want to do the Skarmory hunt. I feel like that one would be pretty cool. I want to do the Drampas. I gotta do a lot of grinding on rank to try to get more Pokeballs though. I'll probably do that today. More special Pokeballs. Shiny Gumi, I do want to do that one. You're right. You're absolutely right. I want to do the monkeys. I saw somebody comment the other day on one of the videos. They're like, "Ain't nobody care about the monkeys," and I'm like, I feel like a lot of people care about them, man. All right, this is gonna be my last check. Is this day or night? You know, let me do one more reset. I want to try to get like a sunny day, so that I can try to see if I can check the Eevee as well. I hope we get some Johto Pokemon for the DLC, because not gonna lie, I like the shiny Swampert. Wait, Swampert's a Hoenn Pokemon though. Squirtle. Squirtle is a Pokemon I do want to do for sure. You caught all 3 shiny monkeys yesterday hunting Absol. Well, did you ever come across the Absol? No. In that case, then I hope you get the Absol. I hope that comes soon to you. Okay. Let's check the rooftop. Blaziken is Johto if we're going off of anime logic. I mean, I guess technically, right? I didn't see the Eevee. Regular Eevee, chat. Alright, let's check the Trubbish. Regular Trubbish. And then let's check over here. As much as I don't want any of these guys to be shiny, I might as well check, right? No. Not shiny, chat. Okay. Is there any other spot that would have a shiny, chat? Same way Ho is a Kanto Pokemon? I guess that's valid too, right? That's very valid. I get confused because I know for both Hoenn and Johto for the anime, the girl was Maino. No, in Johto, I think it was still Misty. There's nothing here, chat. There's nothing here. Okay, one final check. It's this one. And the thing here, the reason why I'm coming here, you guys are gonna see something. I'm not gonna catch it. I'm just gonna let it be. I got it a while ago, chat. I got it a while ago, making one of my Pokemon guides. But I'm not gonna catch it. It's gonna stay there. I didn't get it on stream. But chat, that's gonna be it for me in today's live stream. I hope that you guys did enjoy our time here today. Chat, if Delibird, shiny Delibird would have been pretty nice there if I got it there. But chat, if you guys enjoyed today's live stream, if you guys are watching over on Twitch, make sure to click that follow button. I would very much appreciate it. If you guys are watching over on TikTok, click that follow button. I would very much appreciate it. And if you guys are watching over on YouTube, make sure to not only click the like button on the live stream, but of course, click that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you guys never miss a video or a live stream. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I really do. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to throw the Discord in the chat one more time so you guys can join up. Hopefully you guys can join up. We can bounce ideas off of the future of our community. It's our community. It's not just mine. So I think it would be pretty cool. All right, chat? Boom, boom, boom. And then let me do it for YouTube as well. But take it easy, guys. Andrew, thank you guys so much for hanging out. J-True, thank you so much for hanging out. Shane, take it easy. Swordmaster, I saw you in chat as well. Let me make sure I get everybody. I want to call everybody out. Swordmaster, take it easy. I hope you guys all have a good day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's my community, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace!